Hey, good morning. How are you today? Everybody doing well? I hope so. Getting through this. I read something interesting on some social media yesterday where somebody said that I didn't know the American dream was so fragile. The American dream has always been fragile. The American dream isn't what we have. It isn't the monetary things we have, the houses, the cars, the boats. That's not the American dream. The American dream is the pursuit of happiness and freedom. Freedom, that's the American dream, and it has always been fragile. So as we go through this and what we're challenged with now, the American dream is not the monetary things we have. What we're really learning is what the true American dream is, and that is our freedom. And now that it's being taken away from us a little bit, hopefully we will value that more than what we have in the past. Because the American dream is truly, truly the freedom that we have and the pursuit of that happiness. And I see that in all generations, mine included. You know, the ability that when I was a little kid of watching people, burning their draft card and burning their bras and having sit-ins and speaking up against the government, that was freedom. And those are the things that, we have to cherish, the ability to do that. And now we're getting a little taste of it being taken away from us. And I know that isn't something that people are taking really easy. So to see that, I didn't know the American dream was so fragile. It's not the money. It's not the homes. It's not the boats. It's not the cars. It's the freedom and that ability to pursue your happiness. So today is April 1st. My thought here is Mr. Carnegie has 30 principles, 30 human relations principles, and we'll highlight one every day over the next 30 days. So principle number 1 is don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Hey, try doing that for a day. When you're stuck in home with your kids and everybody else around, try to not criticize, condemn, or complain. A cool story about that, when the first gentleman that really mentored me into becoming a Dale Carnegie instructor was a gentleman by the name of Buddy Faulkner. Buddy always used to say that, he didn't like it when people said that the Dale Carnegie class made him happy. He said, we don't make people happy. We teach a business class. It's intercommunications amongst people and people getting along and human relations. So that was always in the back of my mind. The other thing that he taught me was don't ever ask somebody to speak in front of a group that you don't know what they're going to be saying. So I was giving a workshop at Northrop Grumman, and I had 3 individuals who were going to give talks that day. And 2 of the individuals, I had the opportunity to pre-hear their talks so that I was able to coach them prior to it. The third person, McAdams, I didn't have the opportunity to talk to him. So Alan was the third person to talk, a genius engineer, high level individual, just an awesome person. So it was Alan's turn to come up and talk. So he got up in front of the room and he said, the Dale Carnegie course made me happy. And I was like, oh my, I'm failing, Buddy. I just did a bad thing, But then Alan went on and he said, I used to go through this life criticizing everybody, complaining about everything, condemning things. I was always talking down to my kids, to my family, to my friends. I was just critical. And after the Dale Carnegie course, I stopped doing that. And I had this huge void in my life because I wasn't doing that anymore. And I decided to fill it with happiness. So go through your day today and try to eliminate the criticism, the condemning, the complaining. Try to get through an entire day here on April 1st where you can fill that time that you're not criticizing other people or condemning other people or complaining about things. You can fill that time with happiness or joy. It's a great lesson that I learned from Alan McAdams, and that it's okay to have happiness in your life through the Dale Carnegie course, because when you don't criticize, condemn, and complain, you can fill that huge void with happiness and joy. So go through your day today, no criticizing, no condemning, and no complaining. Give it a shot. See if you can do it. And if you would like a little booklet, an e-booklet of all of Mr. Carnegie's principles, just put your email address in the comment section below here, and I will send you an e-version of Mr. Carnegie's principles, the Golden Book. It's really good. I've sent a lot of them out over the last couple of weeks, and a lot of people are finding some, good use to the principles that they're learning in there. So please send me that email address, and I'll send you a golden book from Mr. Carnegie's principles. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Have a great day.